remember it was a cool autumn evening when I decided to order food from the new restaurant that everyone was raving about. The place had just opened, and it was known for serving exotic dishes that you couldn't find anywhere else in town. I thought it would be a nice treat for myself after a long week at work. So I pulled up their website and scrolled through the menu. They had all sorts of strange and intriguing options, from sautéed insects to mysterious meats I couldn't even pronounce. I decided to go for something less extreme and settled on a dish called mystery meat stir-fry. It sounded interesting, and I was feeling a little adventurous. I placed my order and eagerly waited for the delivery to arrive. The restaurant promised fast service, and they weren't kidding. In no time at all, there was a knock on my door, and there stood the delivery guy, holding a bag with my meal. He handed it over with a polite smile, and I could tell he was just as curious about the food as I was. I set the bag on the table and opened it up. The aroma that filled the room was odd and unsettling. It was a strange mix of spices and something else I couldn't quite place. I scooped some of the dish onto my plate and took a cautious bite. The taste was unlike anything I'd ever experienced, and not in a good way. It was bitter, with an underlying sweetness that sent shivers down my spine. I tried to shake off the strange feeling, thinking it might just be a matter of acquiring a taste for it. But as I continued to eat, the unsettling feeling grew. It was as though something about the food was off, and I couldn't put my finger on it. That's when I noticed a small piece of paper hidden within the meal. I unfolded it, and my heart skipped a beat as I read the chilling message. "You've tasted the secret. Now, follow the trail to uncover the truth." I was both scared and curious. What was this supposed to mean? Was it some sort of prank by the restaurant staff? My initial thought was to dismiss it, but my curiosity got the better of me. I decided to follow the mysterious note's instructions. The note led me to a series of cryptic clues hidden around my apartment. Each clue was more disturbing than the last, and I began to feel like I was being watched. I followed the trail outside, my heart pounding as I realized I was drawn into something far more sinister than I could have ever imagined. The trail led me to an abandoned building on the outskirts of town. It was a place I'd heard stories about, a place where strange rituals were said to take place. I hesitated at the entrance, but the note's message echoed in my mind, urging me to uncover the truth. As I ventured deeper into the darkness, I heard eerie whispers and felt a chilling presence all around me. I finally reached a room that looked like an old kitchen. It was then that I stumbled upon the horrifying truth. The walls were covered with photographs of people who had gone missing in the city over the years. And in the center of the room, there was a massive pot bubbling with a thick, dark broth. It was filled with bones and fragments of what looked like human remains. I gasped, realizing that the secret ingredient in the restaurant's exotic dishes was something far more horrifying than anyone could have ever imagined. I had stumbled upon a nightmarish operation where innocent people had been turned into ingredients for the macabre menu. I was paralyzed with fear, but I knew I had to expose the truth. I quickly snapped photos of the horrifying scene and contacted the authorities. The restaurant was raided, and the sinister operation was shut down. I can't erase the nightmares that followed, the taste of that unsettling dish, and the horrors I had witnessed. The town was forever changed, and I had unwittingly become a part of a chilling journey that would haunt me for the rest of my life. The lesson was clear. Be careful what you order, because you never know what secrets might be lurking on your plate.
Subscribe for more videos.